Hello friends, Marcy here, and I'm ready to share another Goldspot wonderful program. They call it the Mystery Dip, and they don't offer it every month. As a matter of fact, I think the last one was offered in October of 2024. Um, but you just have to watch out for them or subscribe to their newsletter, and they will email you when they come available. Now, I don't want to encourage you to do that because they only have a set amount. And once they're gone, they're gone. They won't come back. We'll talk more about that as we go into the box. Yeah. So when you order it, it is a mystery. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know the pen. You don't know the nib size. You just have to gamble it. Are you a gambler? But look at how it pays off. This is a gorgeous pen. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's here in the lid. It is a Nahvular or Narwhal, excuse me. I do that every time. Horizon Dawn plus 5 assorted ink samples. And ooh, that's neat. Okay, I saw the blue, the pink and the blue, like baby pastel colors, and this gorgeous teal coming in here, mixing. And then as I turned it, there's some bright tangerine. I don't know if we want to call it coral tangerine, but it's very bright. Just a gorgeous pen, cigar shape. That's I don't have a Nahvular pen. Let's see, I have 2 readily available here at my desk. Other Nahvular pens. The rest are in the drawer. But these have domed finials and top and bottom. This one is a vac filler, and this is Skullkill, and this is the Lavender Tetra. So anyway, again, gorgeous colors. There's some of that orange tangerine coming here. This was an October breast cancer awareness special edition. So let's go back to the pen of the day. We have a cigar shaped gold finial. There's nothing there, no decoration. Is there a number? No. Okay, I was looking to see if there was an edition number. Just my fingerprints there accumulating. But look at this interesting band. We'll be able to see that more closely after I open it, but let's go back down to the bottom. This is a piston fill with a gorgeous ink window. So there we go. And when we open it, I don't even know what nib size this is because it's all a mystery. Oh, there's some more around the grip section. Some more of that tangerine and pink and blue and teal. They got all the colors in that one. And it looks like it has a diamond cast material. It's very shimmery. Let's look for some more diamond cast, a lot down here on the bottom. And some appearing here in the barrel. And the cap, lots in the cap. The shimmer and shine just makes it gorgeous. Okay, let's talk about the shape of this band that goes around the bottom of the cap. It's wavy. It waves in and out, in and out, in and out. Cool. And there is a design. There's a narwhal. And if we turn it, it's just waves, waves, waves. Like some scallop shapes there. Let me zoom in for you so you can see what I'm seeing. So the scallop shapes and waves and swirls, the narwhal. Go back. Just one narwhal imprint there. Look at that diamond cast. It's so pretty. Okay. And then the ink window has a unique shape here. Kind of a longer grip section. Let me look. This is a new design here. Let me look and compare Oh yeah, that grip section is totally different. So we have threads down here at the bottom of the grip section. These threads are back, and then this is smooth. Wow. The nib is just a tad longer, just a tad. And it may be the way it is set in there. I'm anxious to get my loop and read what size nib I have here because I can't see that with my eyes. Oh, good gravy. All right. Okay, we have a medium. All right, I'm sure you can't see that on the camera, but I've discovered we have a medium nib, and it's gorgeous. It's gold tone to match the rest of the pen, which, believe it or not, I have some pens that have a nib tone that does not match the metal on the clip or the band. It's a Retro 51. So I'm going to cap this back, and let's talk about the samples. These are all from PENNONIA. So we're going to have to swatch those so that I can choose which ink I would like here. And gosh, there's a green one. It's called Fairy Tale. So I don't know. With my latest videos, are you guessing which color I might go with? But it's January. It's winter. I want to do blue. Decisions, decisions. So we'll swatch and choose a gorgeous ink for this gorgeous pen. Let me move this out of the way, all the toys, and get ready for swatching in my book. By the way, I have these here. I brought these out, or this. I'm saying these, but this is absolutely my favorite mystery dip box pen. It is an Esterbrook Jr. in the name Beliza, and it also has that gorgeous diamond cast in it. This is my favorite mystery dip pen that I've ever received out of 5. And this is another Esterbrook Jr. that I already owned, and of course it's palm green. Aren't they just beautiful? Anyway, just a side note, and here we go. I'll clean this up, get the swatch book, and we'll get busy. Before making this video, I checked the website for inventory status, and they are sold out. So once they're announced, if you want to participate, you have to do it quickly. I was not sponsored on this pen from Goldspot. I did pay the price for it for January, so just so you know, it's a bargain. I will also put a picture of the retail cost on this from Nahvular, and you can see what a deal this is. And actually, this pen came in 2 days ago, the same night, late night, 8 o'clock delivery, that I received the Kaweco Olivine. And of course, I shared this one first. And the washi tape. Yes, I did go back and straighten up that crooked line. So there we go. Okay, using the stamp set from Well Appointed Desk, I did not use brand and color because I didn't want to put down an ink bottle here, but I did stamp pen, ink, and date. So we'll write the ink of choice there, and I used my sample bottle vial stamp here. I did put 5 areas. This one is nice because it's quite a bit smaller than the woodblock one, but I do like this on my coloring cards. So there we go. I'll try to link those again. I know they were linked in a previous video, but I'll try to link them again in the bottom. And let's get to swatching. Let's start number 1. It is PENNONIA Dandelion, and it looks like a gorgeous pink color. Not sure. I think I'll just do one of these nibs for laying down the color and then the writing nib to write out the name. I have kind of a tall, ooh, my goodness, that was a surprise. In the liquid in the bottle does look like pink, blush, orange. And then when you lay down the color on the paper, very much dandelion. So if you were listening as I was, you hear the questioning in my voice when I read the name dandelion, and we have pink. So that was fun. Dandelion PENNONIA. And I just capped that, and I'm going to have to, let's see, I remember this doesn't fit very well down into sample vial bottles. Okay, PENNONIA. I have not experienced PENNONIA inks up until this date. So I'm curious to get familiar with them. If you've used them and you like them, or you have suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I'm very curious about new inks. So we have PENNONIA Whoopie Blue. And let's get a good swatch of ink here. Ooh, that is pretty. You know, that's a contender because of the brightness of that blue, but we'll see what happens as it's drying. Because inks tend to do different things when they're wet and when they're dry. On different papers used with different nibs. So we have PENNONIA Whoopie Blue. A little more ink here. All right. That's gorgeous. And third in line, PENNONIA Fairy Tale, which is a green ink, and I've been anxious to see this since I first saw it in the box. Ooh, that is very bright. Like a neon lime. We'll see what happens as that dries. That would even look good in the Beliza. Fairy Tale. So it does, using a fine line, it does appear very light on the page. That's one that I would want in a wetter or broader nib to actually lay down some color. This is PENNONIA Bubblegum, and actually when I first saw the pink on this pen, that's what I thought of, bubblegum. So, and it's even more here. We could even call it sherbet. So, oops. Now that's not as bright and pink as I considered. This is more like an apricot. Not really a bubblegum color to me at all. PENNONIA Bubblegum. Wow, this is just full of surprises because I'm looking at the name, I'm looking at the color through the ink vial, and then once the ink hits the paper, it's like, what? But it's all fun. Especially since it was a mystery that I didn't get to experience until I opened it. more fun. All right, last ink, and it says chestnut brown. So I'm not even going to make assumptions. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to put it on the paper and see what we get. Brown. I hope you're enjoying this video along with me. I did put kind of a heavy swatch there. That's probably going to bleed through. But I'm making accommodations for that, and I'm being ready to skip a page. Chestnut brown. So I've soiled my finger because of the nib section in the vial. That's okay. Wearing the ink proudly. All right, so now we have some decisions to make. I was correct on that being a no. I really like the whoopee blue, and it is January. We do need to ink a blue ink. Fairy Tale, this is quite a different green that I would sport in this pen. Again, it would look fabulous in the Esterbrook Junior Belisa. And the chestnut brown. I have other pens for that, I'm sure. Oh, I skipped over bubblegum. I was really thinking, wow, you know what? We could go bubblegum. This is a medium nib. Okay, because it's January and we have medium nib, I'm going to go for PENNONIA Whoopee Blue. And we'll come back and try the bubblegum at a later time. And give me a minute while I prepare the area. Okay, filling vat fillers from a sample vial is not my favorite thing to do, but I just had an idea. In a recent video, I talked to you about using an ink miser, and this is not the tall one. It's like a tabletop one. This is one that inserts in a bottle, but I can still show you how that works because it is harder to fill out of, especially vat fillers on larger pens. So we're going to pour here, and then when we're done, we'll pour it back. So a little bit goes a long way. We'll see what we got. All right. See how this ink miser works. And it wasn't deep enough for the breather hole, so I'm going to add some more ink. Actually, all of it. And take two. I guess that's going to be a perfect amount. I'm going to give it a little bit of a tilt. Okay, I heard some bubbles there. So we got down to an area below the breather hole, but as you can see, I do have a good amount of ink looking through the ink window. So we're going to pour this back, wipe it up, and get ready for writing. Okay, bringing our book here. I'm going to have to copy this name. The pen is, let me see if I can get you in closer. Oh, I forgot to check to see if it posts. Let me do that. Okay, I do like the way that posts over the piston knob onto the barrel here. It does securely post, but it makes it really, really long. And so I won't be posting that. Just set it there and admire its beauty. Let me see if I can get in closer for you. All right, Narwhal. Horizon. And I will put a link to this pen from the Narwhal website where I looked it up for information. The ink is PENNONIA. Whoopee. I was trying to extend the lines on my short little stamp there. I did it twice, but it didn't quite line up. Blue. And today is January. You know, today's January 23rd, but this pen actually arrived on the 21st. So I'm going to record that. And I'm actually enjoying the shading this medium nib is putting down with this PENNONIA ink. It's gorgeous. We'll see how that looks when it dries. And I would also want to make a note that this is the January 2025 Mystery Dip pen. And I'm really impressed at the performance of this nib. It's very smooth. No feedback at all for me to, oh, right to left there I can feel just a bit. But that's all the other strokes are very smooth, and I love the shading, the way it pulls at the bottom and it's light at the top. Oh, I'm going to do that again because I was off frame. You couldn't see my strokes. I was just out of camera view. The right to the left, I feel a very slight feedback, but everything else is smooth. So nice surprise on a mystery from Goldspot. And let's take one more gander at these dried ink samples. PENNONIA Dandelion and the Whoopee Blue, of course we just wrote with. PENNONIA Fairy Tale. Bubblegum, which that kind of surprised me just a bit. After it's dried, it does look more like a bubblegum color to me. It looked like a very transparent sheer light apricot when I first applied it, but yeah, the dried version, it's more true to its name. And then chestnut brown. There we go. Brown, brown, brown. Thank you for spending some of your precious moments with me and exploring a gorgeous pen and 5 new samples as we discover what the January 2025 Mystery Dip special was from Goldspot Pens. Well worth its value. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.